Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Now I know why it never worked out before. High low, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me.
Good morning, I'm Benny.
And I'm Minnie.
And we are Our Rolling Voyage. And we are going to talk today about our electric e-bikes. You've been seeing us riding them in a couple of previous videos, and people have been asking about them, so we decided to go ahead and do a video on them. This is not going to be an unboxing video, as you can tell, because
they're already out the box.
And we don't do unboxing videos because they're done to death. However, we will talk about some of the specifics about the bike, and we're going to go over some of our
accessories
that we have. But before we do, then let me say this. If you're new to the channel, then do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring that bell. And you will be notified.
Ring the bell.
Or ring that bell. And you'll get notification when our next video, when the videos come out. So first, let's talk about the company real quick. Lectric, they're new startup company. They've been around now for a few years.
And that'll be Lectric without the E.
Right. So it's Lectric. You'll see it in the title. They're a nice little company. They have excellent customer service. The bikes are excellent. So if you order a bike, then understand there's a little bit to be desired when it comes to the shipping practices of Lectric. All right. It's partially them, you know, because shipping is free, and I think you get what you pay for when it comes to FedEx. Okay, because FedEx they're just going to lose your packages. I hate to say it. Or they're going to damage the packages.
We ran into some problems with FedEx and the delivery of the bike.
So I don't have the battery that they damaged to show you, but they did a number on Minnie's battery and lost the key. And but this is where Lectric's customer service came in, and they shined brightly for us because they sent us a new battery, and they did it fairly quickly.
Yes.
So go ahead and charge that extra $30 to $50 Lectric for shipping, so you can package the bikes correctly. Because when I got mine, my box was open, the handlebars were sticking out the side, and I had a little bit of damage. Okay, so I just want Lectric to know that if they ever get to watch this, that it's not going to hurt to charge a few dollars more so you can pack the boxes properly, or pay to have them packed properly. All right, so that being said, let's move on. Lectric bike, it's a folding bike, okay, and it has 20-inch tires, 3-inch wide. The tires are 3-inch wide. They fold, and that the handlebars fold down, all right, for storage and for transportation, for transporting. And the bike also folds this way, so you can insert the battery, and also for storage and transport. The battery it weighs about 7 pounds, maybe a little more, and it's a 48 volt, 9.6 amp hour lithium ion battery. Okay, the battery is good, has a range of about 45 miles, depending on a couple of factors. Number one, the rider's weight. Number two, the terrain, if you're going up and down hills. And number three, how you use the power assist level. If you pedal more, the battery is going to last longer than if you use power assist levels, you know, 1 through 5, or if you throttle only. Okay. It has a 500 watt motor, and it peaks at 850. And what that means is, the faster you go, then the more wattage it puts out. So 850 is the max that the motor puts out. The bike comes equipped with folding pedals. All right, so they fold, and yeah. And it also has, the front has a shock absorber. Okay, and with this blue knob, it's a hydraulic wet shock. With this blue knob, you can adjust the stiffness of the shocks, or you can completely lock the shock out. So this is completely open, and that's controlled, partially controlled, and then that's completely locked out. It's got no movement. So there's that. Now, I forgot to say, mine is called the Lectric XP 2.0. Okay, and it has the pretty standard down tube. Minis is called the Lectric XP 2.0 step through, and that's because of the angle of her down tube. All right, it angles.
It's easier for me to get on and off.
Yeah, and because of that, the batteries are made different. This is hers, this is mine, because she needs more of an angle on her paddle. And we'll show you how those batteries go in there. We'll show you how the batteries go in a minute. So right now, we're going to talk about some of the accessories. Minnie is going to talk about the accessories.
So we decided to get a few accessories for the bike that was somewhat needed, really needed. We invested in the bell for both bikes on the handlebars. We bought a signaling device. It gives us, it's in the rear of the bike, it gives us a left turn signal, a right turn signal, and a brake. So it's controlled right on the handlebar.
Alright, so this is our little signaling device we bought for when we're not using hand signals. Alright, and Minnie's going to show you how to use it, starting with the right signal. Press it once, you see, and it signals. Press it again to turn it off. And you do the same thing with the left signal. Okay. And then you press the stop button once, and the light comes on. You press it again, and the light flashes. You press it again, and it turns off.
The next thing that we bought was the Rock Bros phone case holder.
All right, this is the Rock Bros phone case. All right, and my phone is inside it right now, and you can touch the screen and you see that the screen is controllable. Okay, I'm not gonna let y'all see my thing here, but as you can see, it is fully functional, and you can put the things operational. All right, and then to put the phone in and out here, it's not easy with one hand, but you open it up and it falls out when you're trying to do it with one hand. All right, and inside of the case is a bunch of little things: glasses, cover, rain cover. Okay, and that's the Rock Bros case.
And the next thing that we bought for the bikes, before I get to the toolkit, is we bought 2, what do they call them?
Pannier bags.
Pannier bags, okay? So these bags are fit right on the back of the bike. They Velcro from the front, they Velcro underneath, and they don't move once they're on. Both, they have storage on the side. This is my rain cover for my bike. If we stop somewhere and the weather's bad or something, we can cover the bikes up. Benny has one as well. But these are both saddle bags in case we stop to a store or something like that. We can put the items in there. And on the top, of course, we have the inside storage, where I have a little rain jacket, a mirror that I purchased that goes on the handlebar there when I need it. The other thing is that these particular bags come with the padding in it for putting your camera. So if anyone want to take his camera with him, anything, it has the inserts in there so you can snug your camera up tight so it don't slide around. Of course, I don't need that because I don't carry the camera, but I do carry a lot of other miscellaneous stuff that I keep in here.
And it also comes with a rain cover as well, because they are not waterproof. They are water resistant, but they're not waterproof.
And I have one more. And one more thing is that they are expandable, so that carrying area can be let up in case you need to put a little bit more stuff in there for some reason, or you can zip it down. So expandable is nice if you need a little extra space. So that's it for the carrying cases for the bikes. And the last thing that we have, not the last thing, but the next thing that we want to...
I have a light. Go ahead.
The next thing that we want to show you is a kit that Benny purchased for the bike. It's
just a toolkit, little toolkit, and inside of it I keep tire repair kit, tire repair accessories, patches and glue, and remove the tire from the rim. That's pretty much it. Any tools, wrenches, etc. that is needed will be carried in the big bag.
So we only need one of those because he's going to handle that, and while I watch her hold the bicycle still, something like that. Anyway, on to the next thing is, you can let the bike stay there, I think, because we're going to do the battery insert.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
and
the
I
next...
have to turn it around.
Okay, go ahead, turn it around. So the next thing we're going to do, actually, is show you how the bicycle battery is inserted. And I'm going to give Benny his battery and key.
All right, hold on for a second. First off,
let me move mine back a little bit.
What needs to happen, all right, is you unlatch here, boom, and with the kickstand up, I find it works better doing it. I find it works better doing it this way with the kickstand, up, so the bike doesn't come down and get all awkward and wonky on the kickstand. But what I do, simply grab the handle here and lift up and let it open like that. And then I take my battery, drop the battery in, and then close it. And the keyhole,
Oh, sorry,
is on the bottom down here to turn
hello
it,
sunshine.
turn the key, and it sets it up to be turned on.
Now I was worried about the key hanging underneath, but once that key is in and it's turned, it won't fall out. So you don't have to worry about that.
And Minnie's is pretty much the same way, except she has a
More of an angle,
to put hers in.
but it still works.
Okay.
And while the bike is there, let's do the locks. I'm showing the locks for the bike.
Okay. So one of the accessories that we bought is this lock, and it's an alarm / lock, and it simply goes, lock it onto the rotor for the disc brakes, and the way it works, once it's locked in, you hear it beep. Then if you move it, if it rattles around, then it gives you a warning to let you know that it's going to go off. If you continue to mess with it, you have a key?
Ain't the key to do it?
No, mine.
Your key is in the bike.
Oh. And if you continue to mess with it, once it gives you that warning, then that's what happens. And the alarm sounds for 10 seconds, all right, which gives us enough time to hear it, wake up, and come out and address it.
We only had one false alarm with the alarm, and we actually had the bikes inside of a bicycle storage that we bought, and it was really windy, and that wind was whipping and hitting the tent, and it set the alarm off on the bike. So we said then that, you know, this thing, it does really work, and it will wake you up in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So, was there anything else? Yes. Here. Okay, so to operate this thing, you got to turn the key on down here. All right. And then here you have the control board, the control buttons here. Turn it off and on. All right. And then you have the LED screen. So to turn it on, you're going to press and hold the power button once, and it turns it on. And as you can see, things are pretty much self-explanatory here. You got the energy bar, you got the speedometer, the power assist level shows here, and here is your odometer. Okay. Also, with this, if you press and hold the button one time, if you press and hold the power button one time, then you turn on the front light and the rear light. And then if you press the positive button one time, you'll see it changes the power assist level. And the highest power assist level is 5. Press the minus button, it reduces the power assist level. Okay, the speedometer shows you how far you've gone. I mean, the odometer shows you how far you've gone, of course. Then if you press and hold the minus button, and I haven't set it up yet, but if you press and hold the minus button, then the bike will go in walk mode, which means it goes fast enough so you can walk with it comfortably, because it is a somewhat heavy bike, and walking with it can be a little cumbersome for some people, I guess. If you press and hold the plus and minus button at the same time, then you'll set it into you'll put it into setup mode. You see there? And here you can change a bunch of different things. The tire size, the class of the bike. So when you get the bike, it's a class 2 bike. Well, there are 3 classes that this bike will fall into. Class 1 is where it's pedal only. Power is not turned on, bike is moving completely under your power. That's class 1. Hey, how you doing? Good. Then class 2, the bike's maximum speed with the throttle or in power assist is 20 miles an hour. That's a class 2 bike. Class 3, the bike reaches its maximum capability of 28 miles an hour. Now, when you do that, there's a sticker right here that you have to remove, because out of the box, the sticker says it's a class 2 bike. If you change the settings and you put it into that mode where it will go 28 miles an hour, you have to remove this sticker. And so it can reflect that it's a class 3 bike, okay? But you can change the maximum speed.
Yeah. Also, different states, the rules are different for these e-bikes. So you may want to look at the rules of the parks, or whether it's national park, state park, and just the state itself, to see what their rules and regulations are for the electric bikes.
While it's in setup mode, you can just make a bunch of different changes. All right. If you press or you tap the power button, then you change a few things here. All right. You change down bottom. You see it changed the trip mileage. It changes the voltage that's being used, or it shows you how much voltage is left in the battery after you've used it. The energy bar is just a basic tell-all, but this one tells the truth. Also, if you tap that button, then it goes to current, and it shows you the amount of current that's being used at a particular time. So while you're pedaling, if you have pedal assist on, it shows you the current that's being used in pedal assist 1, pedal assist 2, and so forth. And if you're using the throttle, it shows you how much current is being used at that point in time. And then you press it again, and it shows you the amount of time that the bike is powered on. Okay. Press it again, and it goes back to the odometer. Now, I didn't go through any of the setup stuff because it takes too much time, but it is thoroughly laid out in the manual. Oh, one more thing is the shifter and the derailleur. This is the Shimano shifter, okay, and to shift up, then you'll use the button here, and see the needle shifts up, and to shift down, you use the thumb lever here. Down here we have the derailleur. It's also Shimano. All right, and this is the motor, by the way, right here. That's the 500 watt motor, and here we have the sprocket. All right, as you can see, it's a 7-speed. Okay, the wheels are dirty, and because we've actually been riding them. And also, I didn't mention that these are mechanical disc brakes. You saw me put the lock on the rear disc brake. And when you get these, you're gonna have to adjust the brakes. You're gonna have to. They're noisy. Once we get somewhere, we're gonna be extended someplace for an extended amount of time. then we're gonna put them in the shop and get the professional tune-up done on them, and maybe change those discs out. You know, who knows, maybe get hydraulic brakes put on. I hear they work better, but we'll see. Okay, everything that we've shared with y'all is purchased by us. Nothing is sponsored, but everything can be found on our in one of the links below in the video. If you're on a mobile device, just press that little down arrow next to the title and you'll see all of the links. If you're on a computer, then click on see more and you will see all of the links below. Thanks again for watching, and now for the final ride.